Hi everyone, welcome to science class with me, Miss Nisa. So today this is our first time to study through video. I have prepared this video for you, so hopefully you can understand about our topic. Alright, let's open Unit 20. It's still about electric circuits, but you need to open page 104 until 105. So the topic is about open and closed circuits. But before I explain about this, I would like to tell you something. Okay, so an electric current will only flow if the parts in an electric circuit form a complete path with no gaps. What does it mean? So, do you still remember about electric circuits? As I have explained to you a few weeks ago, so an electric circuits are included with wires, battery or electric supply, and also bulb or lamp. So if you want to make all of them work together, if you want to make the electric circuit produce light, you must make sure that there is no gaps between them. I will write down the subtitle if you still don't get it what I mean. But before that, let me continue to closed circuits. So what does it mean? So a closed circuit is a circuit which electric current can flow. So probably for the examples that I can explain to you is you can find closed circuit at your home, at our school. Everything's around you that has produced electricity, it's called closed circuits. For example, how can you turn on or switch on your lamp and the lamp has produced light? It means your home has applied the closed circuit. Here, some parts or some types are closed circuits. They are circuit A and circuit B. So what are the differences? The first is circuit A. Here, look at the picture. This is the circuit A's picture. So here, they are consist with battery, bulb, wires, and switch. But all of the parts of the electric circuit here are properly connected. Look at the picture. There is no any gap between them. So, and look at the switch. So, in circuit A, the switch is closed. Because of this switch is closed, it makes the possibility of electricity can flow. If the electricity can flow, actually they can transfer the electricity to the bulb. And the result, the bulb has produced light or the bulb light on. That's the point. Remember, on circuit A, it has switch and the switch is closed. Because of that, the lamp can light on. Next, what about circuit B? So the difference between circuit A and circuit B is only at the switch. Circuit A, it has switch and the switch is closed. But on circuit B, there is no switch in this circuit, but the parts are properly connected. Even they don't have any switch here, but look at the pictures. The battery or the electric supply and the wires and the bulb are connected each other. There is no any gap or space between them. And the result, the lamp can light up. Remember, there is no switch but the wires are connected properly, so the electricity can flow and the lamp can produce the light. So that's the point. Hopefully, so far you are not confused between circuit A and circuit B. Next, what about open circuit? So the difference between open circuit and closed circuit is here. An open circuit, this is a circuit which an electric current cannot flow. Oh, what does it mean? So, if there is electric current, circuit, it means the bulbs or the lamp do not light up because the electric current is not following through the circuit. Okay, for the detail, I will explain through the picture after this. But before that, I would like to tell you, open circuits are divided into two parts. They are circuit C and circuit D. What are they? Let's start from circuit C. Circuit C, it means in this circuit, the switch of this circuit is open. So, just to remember, on circuit A, it has switch, but the switch is closed. But on circuit C, it also has switch, but the switch open. Because the switch is open, actually there is a gap here. Because of that, remember, if there is a gap or there is a space here, the electricity is not able to flow or is not able to transfer the energy from the battery to the bulb because there is a space. It's impossible for the electricity to transfer here. So, if the switch is open, the lamp or the bulb will be off, or it doesn't produce the lamp or the light. How about circuit D? So, on circuit D, the difference between circuit B is there's no switch also, but in here the wires and the electric supply and the bulb or the lamp, they do not connect it properly each other. So, because there is a gap here, it's impossible for electricity from this battery to transfer the energy to the lamp. Even in this side, the wire is connected, but on the other side, it's not connected. So it's still impossible for the lamp to produce the light. Remember, if the wire is not connected, so the electricity cannot flow. So that's the point. Here, for the conclusion. You can see this here clearly. Remember, if there is a circuit that is called as closed circuit, it means they are able to produce light or they are able to flow the electricity. Because in closed circuit, there is no space. The switch is closed and between the wires and the electric supply and the lamp, there is no any space. But on open circuits, it's impossible for the electricity to transfer the energy to the lamp because there is a space. Even one of them have the switch, but if the switch is open, it's impossible for the electricity to transfer the energy, so it makes the light still off. It's same, even they don't have any switch, it's still impossible for produce light because there is space between them. That's the differences. Hopefully, so far you understand about this. Now, let's talk about conductors and insulators. Let's open page 106 until 108. Okay, let me explain first the electrical conductors. What is the meaning of electrical conductors? Okay, look at this. Materials that allow an electric current to flow through them. So, electrical conductors means these are some materials that are able to allow an electrical current to flow in. So what is the result? So if you connect the battery, the wires, and the lamp with the electrical conductors like this example, so this is an iron key. An iron key is a part of electrical conductors. Look at, even it's connected connected with the iron key, the lamp is still on. It means the electrical conductors here are able to transfer the electricity from the electric supply to the wires and to the lamp. How about this example? Look at here. So there is a battery connected with wires and the steel pin, but the lamp is still on. Why? Because the steel pin is electrical conductors that help the electricity to transfer the energy from the battery to the lamp. That's the difference. That's the meaning of electrical conductors. Here are some examples of electrical conductors. They are gold, aluminum, iron, steel paperclip, copper coins, metal nails, steel cutlery, aluminum can, iron keys, and aluminum foil. So these are examples of electrical conductors. So if you connect the electrical circuit with these materials, it's still possible to produce or to flow the electricity. Now, what about electrical instructors? What about electrical insulators? The meaning is the materials that do not allow electric current to flow through them. So, actually, in this picture, there is no space because there is rubber here. But why doesn't the lamp light on? Yes, because the rubber is part of electrical insulators. The rubber is not able to transfer the energy from the battery to the lamp, so the lamp is still off. Even though there is no space here, but because rubber is not electrical conductors, so the lamp is still off. What about on the second picture? This is a pan. So the pan is made from plastic. Because plastic is electrical insulators, it means the energy from the battery cannot transfer to the lamp, even there is no space here. So, be careful if you want to connect these electrical insulators to the electric circuits. It's impossible to produce energy or electricity. Here are some examples of electrical insulators. They are porcelain, glass, cloth, wood, plastic safety pin, gloves, towels, wooden box, glass marble, plastic spoon, and eraser. So if you want to connect with these materials, it's impossible to produce electricity. So don't try this if you want to produce electricity because it's not good for transferring energy or transferring the electricity. Here are the conclusions. Remember, if you connect with the electrical conductors like steel, silver, gold, seawater, and copper, it's possible for the electricity to transfer the energy to the bulb. But if you connect the electric circuit with the electrical insulators like wood, glass, rubber, plastic, and oil, it's impossible for the lamp to be on. So far, here are the references that I get the information. Okay, so hopefully you understand really well about conductors and insulators and also closed and open circuit. So for make sure that you understand about this, I will give you some questions regarding to this topic, and please submit your answer on Google Classroom. If you have any question, if you don't understand about this, you can chat me privately and I will respond it as soon as possible. Thank you so much for your attention and see you.